Mr. President, are you convinced, or were you convinced by the Brazilian government that the reasons you presented to impose tariffs on Brazil were not fair?
No, I think everything's fair. We have economies, and I have a lot of respect for your president, as you know. A lot of respect for Brazil. So we'll see. We'll probably work out some deals. I'll leave these guys work them out, but I think we're going to work out some deals.
Mr. President, about the Jair Bolsonaro.
Wait, who's that shouting? Is it you? Don't shout.
No, yeah.
Don't shout. Who was, well, first of all, let me just say it's a great honor to be with the president of Brazil. It's a great country. It's a big, beautiful country. And I think they're doing well. I think they're doing very well, from what I understand. And I think we should be able to make some pretty good deals for both countries. And I'm going to leave that a little bit to Jameson and Scott and Marco in different ways. Marco, less on the economic stuff. You can do it very well, but I don't think you'll have to. But I think we'll have, I think we'll be able to do some pretty good deals. We've been speaking, and I think we'll end up having a very good relationship. We always have had a good relationship.
Presidente Lula, o senhor ficou satisfeito com o encontro, presidente?
Olha, eu acredito que, primeiro, a imprensa vai ter boas notícias depois de terminar a reunião.
I think the press will have good news after we end the
Antes de
meeting.
começar a reunião, são só suposições.
It's only assumptions before we start the
O
meeting.
Brasil tem todo o interesse de ter uma relação extraordinária com os Estados Unidos.
Brazil is highly interested to have an extraordinary relationship with the U.S.
Não há nenhuma razão para que haja qualquer desavença entre Brasil e Estados Unidos.
There's no reason for having any kind of conflict between Brazil
E
and
nós
the
temos
U.S.
certeza que na hora que dois presidentes sentam numa mesa
I believe that when two presidents
e
sit
cada
around the
coloca
table
o seu ponto de vista,
and each one raises their
cada
viewpoint,
coloca os seus problemas, a tendência natural é você encaminhar para chegar a uma coisa.
and then we can forward to reach a deal
E
afterwards.
eu estou convencido, eu disse antes de chegar aqui,
And I am convinced, and I said before I came here,
eu estava muito otimista com a possibilidade de nós avançarmos, sabe, na manutenção da relação mais civilizada possível entre Brasil e Estados
I was
Unidos.
very optimistic
E pretendemos
to
manter.
advance the relationship between Brazil
Eu
and
não
the
sei se o
U.S.
presidente Trump vai ter tempo, mas eu tenho
I
uma
don't know
longa
if the
pauta para
President
discutir
Trump
com os Estados
will
Unidos.
have time, but I have an
Uma
agenda to
pauta
discuss with
muito
him.
longa. Eu trouxe por escrito.
I bought it in writing.
Vou lhe passar cópia da minha
I'll give
pauta
you
em
a copy
inglês
of our agenda already in English. If you
para
don't have
saber
time
se o
to,
presidente quer discutir todos os
I
assuntos.
don't know if we'll have time to discuss all the issues here, so that's why I brought it in writing.
Mr. President,
President Trump,
is Bolsonaro gonna be a question?
Mr. President, you said yesterday that under the right conditions, you would reduce the tariffs on Brazil. What are those conditions, the circumstances?
We're dealing on it right now, and we'll be discussing it for a little while, and I think we'll probably come to a conclusion pretty quickly. We know each other. We know what each other wants. I think we'll come to a conclusion. I think
Mr.
we'll come to a lot of conclusions this week. This has been a very big week. We concluded a war just now. We just had the official signing, and that was a great honor. That's actually why we came here. We had Cambodia, Thailand, really lots of others. We've done 8, and we're looking to do number 9, which would be Russia and Ukraine. So
Mr. President, is Bolsonaro gonna be a question? Mr. President.
Are you talking with
How
Bolsonaro?
about feeling about Mr. Bolsonaro, Mr. President?
well, I've always liked him. I've always liked him. I feel very badly about what happened to him. I've always thought he was a great shooter, but he's gone through a lot.
Is this on the agenda
He's
today?
gone through a lot.
Is this on the table today?
It's none of your business.
What about China, Mr. President? Are you concerned about Brazil's relation with China and its privileged commercial
We're going
relations?
to do well with China. I think we're going to have a deal with China. We meet, as you know, in South Korea with President Xi. I think we're going to have a good deal with China. And they want to make a deal. We want to make a deal. We agreed to meet. We're going to meet then later in China, and we're going to meet in the U.S. in either Washington or Mar-a-Lago, Palm Beach. So I think a lot of these talks that we meet, we've done a lot of discussions before we meet. We've done discussions with Brazil. So I think we're going to end up having a good deal for both countries. I think with China that's going to happen. And We have other deals, you know, we have Japan, we have South Korea, we have a lot of meetings, but people seem to be very interested in China. I think we're gonna have a
Brazil
very
is
fair meeting with China.
Mr. President, besides you plan to discuss Venezuela?
Can you lift some of the tariffs today on Brazil? Brazil is requesting that during the
Do
negotiations.
things fast, we move quickly.
Presidente Lula,
Does that mean
Do you
suspending
plan
the
to
tariffs?
discuss the situation? Do you plan to discuss the situation in Venezuela?
is there a deadline, Mr.
Mr.
President?
President, are you discussing your actions in Venezuela today? Is there anything you're asking the Brazilians to do or not
We're
do?
gonna be discussing Venezuela, they're not involved with Venezuela, they're not.
Presidente Lula, está na sua pauta a discussão da
I would
Venezuela?
discuss it if they want to, I'll discuss it, but no, I don't think we're gonna be discussing
Tá na pauta,
And
presidente. Venezuela.
are you open?
it. Please, in the back.
Tava na
Are
sua
you open?
Mr. President, besides Bolsonaro, is there anything that Brazil can offer to improve relations with the U.S.?
We're gonna find out in probably 15 minutes. It'll go very quickly.
So
They can
both-
offer a lot, and we can offer a lot.
Rare
It's good, and it's good for both countries, please.
Mr. President, with you in Asia making all of these deals in China's backyard, what should they take away from the strong U.S. presence in this region?
I don't think they should take away anything. I think we're gonna have a good deal with China. I think we're gonna make a deal. It's gonna be great for China, great for us. I mean, you know, we have a lot of things that are good for both, and we know pretty much, we've been dealing with China. You know, we don't just meet in a vacuum. We've had a lot of discussions, Jameson, Scott, Howard, Marco, and different things. We've had a lot of discussions with China. We have with Brazil too. We're not walking into the room like with no knowledge. We're walking in with great knowledge, and the meetings don't even have to take that long, frankly. We know pretty much where we are. We know where they are.
Presidente Lula,
Negotiation with Brazil political or
Eu
also?
queria sugerir que vocês fizessem a entrevista depois da reunião.
I would like
A gente
to suggest
aceita.
that the
That's
president
okay for
can do
us.
the interview after the meeting.
Só fala com a gente depois da reunião, presidente.
Porque é uma
Depois da
oportunidade de a
reunião,
gente
eu
perguntar
fiz
para
o que você quer falar.
ok, a gente aceita.
after the reunion.
Porque nós temos pouco tempo e daqui a pouco o tempo se perdeu porque nós ficamos conversando com
We don't
vocês, nós
have
temos
much
que
time,
fazer
and
entrevista.
we'll waste time or lose time
Esse é o dilema.
talking with the journalists. So
Can we just
we have
ask the
a lot
final
of
question?
Se vocês tiverem paciência, vocês saberão o resultado da reunião.
Have patience, you'll know the results of the
Se
meeting
ficarem
afterwards.
agoniados, vocês vão saber apenas suposições nossas.
You're gonna
Esse é o dilema.
hear the new things that will come out
Porque
from the
não
meeting.
sugiro que a gente comece
So I
uma
suggest that
reunião.
They're not great questions today, I must say. You know, they're sort of boring. They're sort of boring.
Mr. President,
We'll see you later. Thank you.
Mr. President,